Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. With your hosts, Katie, Aaron, and Nadia. Not Mormons. Just have to throw it out there.
Not even interested.
Not
No,
remotely interested.
not at all.
Mormon adjacent. Okay.
Well, Scott's company's Mormon.
That's true. I dated a
Okay.
Mormon. Aaron,
Yeah.
what's your relation?
Roommates.
I lived with Mormons,
There we
ex-Mormons.
so
See?
adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all related one way or another. Today we're talking about a very serious topic, and that is secret lives of Mormon wives.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully by the time this episode comes out, which is not tonight, which I found out about 2 hours ago. Hopefully more information has not come out that is earth shattering.
I mean,
Yeah.
things are hitting the papers
But
quick.
they're the
It literally is that George W. Bush meme. Like, they've hit the tower. Like,
every day another plane is hitting the tower. Like,
yeah.
you can't work a full-time job in today.
That's the gag.
That is it. We were like,
She's like, wait, what?
we were
trying
we
to
were like,
source. I'm trying to send
Yeah.
a video. Like, you guys.
oh my gosh.
I'm like, hold on. I'm 5 hours away from the last update.
Yeah. We're all like, where's the video? Where's the video? And we're like, IG, TikTok, like somewhere. And I'm like, you just have to be all notice on, like,
You have to.
in there. And you knew, like, because after Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 4 aired, like, there was little things coming out here and there. And then, like, a few days later, big bang
Yes.
boom, like, massive things came out. And then, like, this
Club.
week,
Other club. But
exactly, more things came out. So, like, you literally could not be not on your phone.
you couldn't put your phone down.
Say even like up until driving to where we are right now, like Katie had sent, like, she was like, oh, did you see this? Did you see this? I'm like, I was like, no, I didn't. But
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about it. I'm
I thought we
excited.
were recording last week. Well, we were originally recording last week. So I am like burning through these episodes.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
almost, I hate to say like torture. At one point,
Yeah.
before I started season 4, I almost texted you guys like, I'm just going to skip this one. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I was episode here and there, but
Yeah, I'm like, I'll tune in, but I won't be listening really.
Then I saw spoilers and I'm like, well,
gotta
You have to.
the
You have to.
situation. So it really personally was like a little bit torturous, but
yeah.
it was better than I expected. Like I was going,
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired of this show, but then
Yeah.
it did get better. But I'm like 10.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
better
was a
than-
lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot to get through. And thank God it was a lot, because I think if I would have finished that season like in 2 days and then waited the week for all the information,
Yeah.
it would have been too much.
And it was a better season in that, like, I feel like season 3, it was like pulling teeth to
Oh,
watch. because
It was.
beyond, like, the
Yes,
drama was not
every
enough because
episode.
all
Yeah.
we were getting was the same old.
Yes.
Everybody's telling the same story about Marciano.
What also was like, Taylor wasn't there,
Yeah.
like Whitney wasn't there, Demi wasn't there. Like, it was really just Michaela and Macy loved them just being pregnant detectives. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
So it's like,
This one was giving a little bit more
Yeah.
yeah, they were all,
actual plot lines.
yeah, out there yelling.
Yeah.
So let's
We're-
get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Let's
Erin has a
start
little
the
list for
season.
us.
Yeah.
I honestly started a list and then I was just too tuned in watching.
This is
So
Yeah.
so much. Okay, so
Yeah.
timeline wise, season 4 happens God knows when, because this show is horrible at a time.
Yeah.
It could be last week, it could be last month, it could be a year ago.
yeah.
Who knows? But what we do know is that there was no fucking Marciano talk in this season.
Thank God.
Thank God.
They like brought it up and then it was gone.
Mhm.
Nipped it in the bud real quick. Unfortunately, they felt the need to fill the Marciano space with more men talking.
Yes.
Yes.
And the first, yeah, I think we just need to talk about how the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives needs to cut the men out. Like, I'm here for the Mormon wives.
yes.
I'm not here for dad talk. I'm not here for Jordan. I'm not here for Zach. Like, I literally was like, want. Why are we still talking? Like, you need to go to the villa, stay there the whole season, and then like come back and be there. But
Why were even the guys that I've liked historically, you know, in the background, right? Like where they're
Yes.
not
yeah.
like, why am I also not liking them this season?
Yeah.
And it's because
Well,
they're
because they were all buddy with Jordan.
That too.
And so like after
Although Macy's come out and said the edits are weird, that it wasn't really.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I just don't like that they tried to make it a plot line that like, oh, the guys are going to the villa.
I know.
Who
Yeah.
cares? Honestly.
Well, they want you to watch, but I didn't even, the gag is I didn't even watch the Mormon Wives on Vanderpump.
No.
That talk of him.
And what are they
Well, first of all, Dad Talk was there for 3 days, I'm pretty sure. So, like, what are we talking about? Like, how long are they actually in Vanderpump Villa?
Exactly.
So,
And
I'm
then
not watching.
for all of them to come back with their secret little pregnancy pact ass shit of like, we're not gonna say what Dakota did.
Like,
Like,
we all already know what Dakota did.
Yeah.
You don't have to make
you
a
don't,
pact.
you don't need a pact. You already know.
You don't need a pact. And then also, when Vanderpump Villa comes out, we're gonna see what Dakota did. So, like, you do not have to tell anybody.
But messy Booch Jordan being like, I'm not gonna say anything. Coming back,
Him, the one initiating the pregnancy pact of no, we're not saying nothing. And then as soon as he was like, hey, Jesse.
That was crazy. In front of Macy and Jacob too. So like he can't even get out of it. Like Jacob's like, yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
And I love that Chase like got his ass for that.
So good.
The one dad I can get behind, because at least he's learning from his mistakes. He's taking the bus now instead of driving. Well, he has to.
Well, can't drive, so
yeah. You know, he's learning from his mistakes.
Yeah.
And for him to ream Jordan out at that dinner was everything to me. I'm like, you know what? We can have a couple.
Someone needed to, because like, even though Jordan played Dakota by spilling Dakota's secret, Dakota was like, man, that's not cool. And then Chase was like, dude, you like really said that you did it. Like you were the one who was like, blah, blah, blah. So he really did him in.
And again, and again, like
and again.
Well, and then he kept trying to say it's because I'm trying to keep a strong marriage with my wife. It's like, that's just arguably not true.
Okay, please. What do you mean keep? No.
Yeah, I don't want to have secrets from her. Right.
You have a whole big secret, but okay. Besides the fact, on top of that, he is like best friends with Dakota. So it is even more weird that you're telling his business. Like,
Well, and I feel like that says enough about him. Yeah. Like to me, like I already was not vibing with him because him and Jesse's plastic surgery, the way that they're morphing into each other. Yeah. I'm like, that's sick.
They're going to the same guy for sure.
100%.
2 for 1 special.
But I will say when Jordan, he started fucking me up right at the beginning during that butterfly release.
What the fuck?
That was crazy.
Babies. This is not about dad talk.
It was like the sip and see or something. And then Jordan was like, excuse me, well, you guys, hold on. I'm now going to say we're all getting this amazing opportunity. Also, I need to just point out that I was tired of people saying the word opportunity. Yeah. And I was like, you guys, like, stop. Because also all of last season, you were like, how dare Whitney come back for an opportunity to go on Dancing with the Stars? And I was like, okay, but all of these opportunities you guys are trying to do. And yet you guys are screaming at her anyway.
Honest about it too. She was straight up with them. I mean, she never pretended otherwise.
Yeah. No. Enough about dog tack.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I had a stroke there. Can we talk about Whitney, please? Because I fucking love Whitney.
I am just so glad that my girl got the redemption that like people saw her and saw what actually happened. Yes. And then all those biddies who were like, we need to vote her off of Dancing with the Stars. We need to blah, blah, blah. I feel so bad for Jen. La, 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 la. Like, they all saw what actually happened and was like, oh my gosh, like, I feel so bad. Like, I'm apologizing. She doesn't care, first of all. She's living her best life on Broadway, but like, you should apologize because
was actually in Chicago.
That was crazy.
Well, we know Jen is not the brightest bulb in the bunch.
Makes me sick. Like, it's actually sick to sit up in someone's face that just got a big thing that you see every day. Yeah. You see this
every day.
You and your kids are at her house. It is sick that you're going to look at her every day. Zach is going to tell you the news. You're not going to say anything.
Well, what was worse to me is when Whitney does tell you about it. you could have, like, you did not have to say, I already knew.
Yeah.
You could have, and even if you did, you could have said, but I wanted to wait for you to tell me. That would have
literally
made it all better. But
literally
just said, oh yeah, Zach told me last week.
And she didn't even say,
she's like, oh yeah, Zach told me.
Exactly.
She didn't even let, and I know. She didn't even let Whitney finish.
Yeah.
When he was like, oh, I gotta tell you. Oh, Zach already told me. First of all, how do you know what I'm gonna say?
Exactly.
No congratulations. No, like, she cut her off. Said, Zach already told me. And then for them to be like, oh, Whitney, you gotta go, call time.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Literally.
And you're gonna sit again in her face and be like, we're not actually friends. Girl, what?
No way. I was screaming at my television because
seriously,
I would have been, if I was Whitney, I would have been pissed. Like, her yelling, I felt like it's not the right thing to do.
It was.
But I honestly think it was the right reaction because, like,
exactly,
it had been so.
But it makes sense to me, and I would have also been yelling because you are telling me right now that we're not friends, and I let not just you, but your husband and your 3 children stay
newborn
for a week or 2. Like,
you
can't be serious. You played in my face by staying at my house. And to tell me we're not actually friends. That's sick.
That was a joke. Like, it was actually a joke. No, and I love that Whitney popped off on her. Like, the fact that she got up and she was like, Jen, you're fucking kidding.
Yeah.
She's like, what?
Yeah.
And then Miranda,
you could have stayed your ass at a hotel.
That's what I'm saying.
You did not have to stay at my house.
Miranda was like, Jen, no, she's right. She's right. Please.
Yeah.
Love. Jen's like, you're just not a good friend to me. That's Jen's thing every single fucking season. It's about, if you don't support me, you're not a good friend to me. You weren't there for me.
Well, I would love to know what Jen's standards are for friendship. Because why is Whitney saying in her confessional that we text multiple times a week,
literally,
from her? So what is the truth?
Obviously, came to her house when she was depressed. Cleaned up her
Whitney
house.
Time and time again has been there for Jen, and then Jen has does not want to be there for anybody, and then so she's like, oh well, you weren't there for me. Like, yes, she was literally there for you, defending you, even behind your back. I know you watched those past seasons. She was defending you. Like, and I loved that the producers pulled up the clips from like last season or the seasons before of Whitney like defending her and being like, wait, no, she's pregnant, but she's like depressed, blah, 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 like whatever she said. And I was like, I love that because we needed to see the back to back.
There's something to be said about, like, obviously she feels weird that Whitney's close with Demi, but at the same time, it's like, Whitney has actually done more for you than she's done for Demi ever. And also, like, we have the receipts.
And Whitney's said, listen, I'm friends with all y'all.
Well, and she said that to Jen. She said, I can be friends with her and you. And
because I'm an adult.
Exactly. Which is true. It's like, you're not friends with my friend doesn't mean that we can't still be
friends.
Especially when Demi's not around. Like, I can get it if she's like around. The girl is gone. Like, she's nowhere to be found. So does it bother you so much? Like, Whitney's not going back to Demi and saying stuff about Jen or vice versa. It was just messy. And then it's the fact that like Jen's just a liar. Like, she's like an actual liar. She's saying she's got a cease and desist, doesn't have one, can't produce one, fake, number one. Number 2, she's saying she's related to Affleck's, fake. She's saying Zach dropped out of medical school. He just got accepted. The man never even went to orientation.
I will give her the Affleck one because if you marry into a family and they're like, to the app or like
exactly
that shit's so hard. And I'm sure Zach was like, hey, like, let's chill.
And we saw it like season 1 or 2 where he was like, wait, actually we're not. And she was like, okay, we are.
But like you said, it's a pattern of behavior.
She's just constantly just like not telling the truth. And then it's crazy. Like, she thinks she's such a fan favorite and she's shocked that she's getting voted off.
She
like,
really thought that this season was going to air her out in a good way. She thought she was going to be the victor of this fight.
She was like, just so wait and see season 4.
100%.
Girl, I'm waiting for your redemption. Season's over, but
it's not happening. It's not happening. But yeah, love Whitney. Shout out to her. Definitely on the Ozempic though. She looks great.
Not anymore.
She talked about this. She was on Ozempic and then she was like, I feel so awful, so terrible. And then she stopped and she was just been working out, doing all the thing, like eating right.
And that's what I want to do. Just get me to the spot I'm trying to be at. And then
I'm like, I need that bump, that push. And then give me there.
Speaking of Ozempic,
I was gonna say I do love that they left in Zach and Connor and Whitney's convo and Zach and Jen's convo.
Yes.
Keeping both of those in, and it's just
back to back.
Yeah. Connor's like, do whatever you want to do. Like, we're here to support
him. Being like so supportive, like was insane.
Cut the cameras to the next guy. I don't think I can do this all the time.
I just can't be mom. Like they need mom. Like how dare you mom shame Jen? Like I know we were just hating on Jen, but like how dare you mom shame Jen? And when she literally stopped her whole life while you were trying to get into medical school and was like there for you, but then when she starts popping off making money. And who's not making money? You, Zach. Like, why are you shaming her?
Dancing with the Stars does not last forever. This is not your new life.
No.
6 or 8 weeks worth of you being the primary stay-at-home parent. This is not a forever.
Literally. And then when she was like, oh, like, what if we stayed in California? Right? Like, what if we did? And he was like, whoa, I don't know about that. I was like,
get back in the kitchen.
No, literally.
It's sick.
Insane.
So unemployed, he has time to go argue for his wife.
Exactly.
He's trying to claim that production forced him to go, but they did not force you to yell at her.
No.
They didn't force you to show up.
Yeah. They gave you a script.
No, they didn't tell you what
to say.
Nope, they didn't.
How disrespectful. Listen, the way that if another husband went to go talk to Jen,
oh, it'd be over.
He would have been right there in a second.
Come on. You're kidding me. And it's sick, actually.
And I wish we could see, because when Whitney called Connor, like afterwards sobbing, and like obviously Connor having the correct reaction, being like, I'm so pissed, like I'm gonna rip that man's head off, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Like I wish we could have seen the combo between Connor and Zach, but maybe season 5. No.
I feel like we have to acknowledge, because I kept thinking, I'm like, man, this all started because like Connor had that weird Tinder thing, but it does seem like they've actually worked through it. Like I'm kind of believing that,
I feel like they are adults and like are actually like trying to work it out together and like
they took it off the show.
Yeah,
that's true.
And that's what we needed.
Like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, but he was like really on like Grindr.
He was on Grindr.
But they seem really like they really have worked through it.
He seems like he like I don't know. I'm fine with it. I'm just
I think like he's done his due diligence to he's done
and they've
stay-at-home dad of 3 and he's
like exactly. Connor knows what he has. Let's start there. Okay.
You're right.
First of all, let's look at Whitney. Like, hello.
What a good gig he has.
That too.
Those videos, he's learning the steps, he knows the moves, ready to go. This man is
he's just here for the ride and like
he's here for the cause.
And Zach's waiting for her to not be famous anymore.
Yes.
And that's the difference.
And that's why he's sabotaging that woman so that not on this show anymore.
Because I think they're meant to be together in a sick way, because like they are like, there is something like she likes the way that he's like gross.
It's like she wants to be that traditional like Mormon housewife, but like also wants to dance on top of her table and like on TikTok. And you're like, what are you actually talking about?
It's fun. It's new. It's like, and then it's like, this is not who you are.
Exactly.
Okay?
Well, I just remember Jen kept being like, oh, well, we're trying to we started Mom Talk to like promote like feminism or whatever, like in the Mormon church, or whatever she said, or like, whatever. And I'm like, but you letting your husband yell at you and be like, make you not do certain things and think certain ways, like
on purpose.
Oops, baby, on purpose. Band-Aid baby. My bad.
Yeah,
no, Jen's crazy. Not a big fan. Speaking of crazy, love her to death. Layla.
I was like, this could go anywhere. All of them.
She was really giving producer plant this season to me.
It was all over the place for Layla. Like
it was
word lines.
They had more that they just totally edited out for sure. Because there were clips at the end of episode 1 that I saw that I didn't see in the rest of the season. And I'm like,
well, that clip of Mason finding the thingy in her fridge and being like, what is this? Where was that in any of the season?
Exactly. So there are moments that I think would have put more context to what she had going on.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. I mean, they could have cut some other random. They really could have. But
her ex was kind of weird this season because like they were writing the like Layla's finding her voice and like Layla's proud to be Black now, you know, like they were in that wave for sure, like on the off season.
Yeah.
And then this season aired, I'm like, what is she doing this season? Like, what did
she's with her new boyfriend?
Yeah, like
she's being a trad wife a little bit.
She's with Mason. Yeah. And it's like, okay, we have like the really sad, depressing, like GLP-1 like ED journey at the end, and then still
fun to discuss, but also there's not enough there.
There wasn't like the build up for it. It's just like they're in the hot tub and she's crying. We're like, wait, hold on.
Well, and then they like took her to that was it a clinic or like whatever?
Took her to a recovery facility.
Yeah, a recovery facility. And that was like 3 seconds. And I was like, hello? Are we getting more? Because I feel like that was exactly like Michaela's something last season. Her, like, they just blopped it in at the end. And then they were like, anyway, see you next season. Like, hello?
Like they could have talked about like when she got her blonde hair when they went to New York. That I would have been interested in seeing that because that looked great. That was the first time she wore a wig. Like,
I hate that like a lot of her screen time was with Mason. That's
I know.
Yeah, I already don't like him
because they're pushing Mason and
Chase.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
but I already don't like him. Like I like Chase, but I don't like Mason. And then it was a weird that like parenting convo that they had.
Yeah, that was really
weird to me.
I have a hot take on that.
I would love to know. I'd love to know.
Yeah. So as a parent, so I think
because I have an opinion, but you as a parent, I'd love to know.
So we have to remember Layla is literally like 23 years old. 23.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I think for Mason, who is also young as hell, it's obvious those kids run her. Girl. Like
absolutely.
I know.
No, it's obvious like those kids run her, and that's like the white side of her. And I think Mason was like calling that out, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, like if you say 10 minutes, like you say 2 minutes, like it's an uncle also. So like he knows, like it's not like he doesn't have any like exposure to kids. So I get what Mason was saying, right? Like you can't be like 5 more minutes and then you're like actually 10 more, like especially with 2 boys. No, absolutely not. So like I get the intent of what Mason was saying, but also you're not a stepdad. You've been dating for 2 months. You're not going to be in these kids' lives. Like, it's probably like not the time to tell her that. Like, the way that he said it was definitely sus. Like, it wasn't like constructive. It was like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not a parent.
And
so
like, did we miss something? Did they like,
I know. I was like, this just seems very random that Mason is like suddenly putting his voice into this. And I was like, maybe the producers were like, hey, like you should say something, or like
it was just off. The timing was like weird.
I'm glad you say that though, because that was kind of my take, was like, she's over here like, but they're just babies. They're 3 and 4 years old. I'm like, 4 is like kind of old enough to be like, I literally was like, you would not have Phoenix. Like,
no, literally.
And so 3 and 4, they're not really babies, Layla. No, let's be serious.
They're not.
But then at the same time, like he really isn't the person to be
like you know, to be telling her that like by any means.
Exactly.
Right? But what he's saying was right. Like,
like we can't ignore that he did have a little, he was correct on that, but
not wrong, but like also not his place. Like even with me, like if I see like the girls do something like, I'm like, Scott, you need to get together. Like, I'm just going to be like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Yeah. Like, that's all I have to say.
Exactly.
Because, you know, you're going to do what you want to do. But Layla, like, I mean, she's basically a teen mom. Like, I mean
she is a teen mom for sure.
An actual teen mom. So, I mean, she's going to do what she's going to do.
She is. And
but that's okay.
I was definitely.
But she's not doing a bad job. Like that.
No.
Right.
She's not doing a bad job. She just needs Trace.
Yes.
For 2 boys. Like,
that's
just wild.
That was my first thought. Because obviously she cared. Like, her talking,
100%. I mean, they're not, you don't see those boys like she's doing better than some of the other ones.
Exactly. So,
but she did get a breast reduction. I don't know if you
that part of that was not related to this season though, right? It was just like on social media.
I think she said it was because she was having like body dysmorphia because her boobs weren't fitting her.
They did the what's it called? The consult during the season.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was like, when did that actually happen? Because I also remember seeing it.
Video about it, and some people were saying that they didn't like this season because they saw it all unfold online already. But I don't follow any of them, so whatever I've seen is whispers.
Oh, you don't follow?
No, I can't be bothered. They post so often, obviously.
I know. That's how they get the money, but
no. I don't follow Layla, and
I followed Layla after last season, and then I unfollowed her. I like couldn't do it. I don't even. And Miranda, they just post too much.
I follow Miranda.
Yeah,
I feel like I just see enough on like TikTok of them that it feels like I follow them, but I don't.
That's a good point. I've been seeing because my feed knows I watch the show, so
they push it anyway.
I don't need to see their ads. You know what I mean? Like
no,
but I'm not gonna.
I never see their stories though. That's the thing.
Yeah. See,
and that's where the tea is.
And
that's true.
That literally is because that's where they post all their like PR stuff.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Okay, speaking of Miranda.
I need her to have more screen time.
That's what I'm gonna say. She has so much more that she could be giving for this season.
Yeah,
I love that like they let us see more of like the whole situation with Shania, which I have a whole thing about because I followed Miranda, so I saw the stuff live. Which is insane. But I loved that they showed Miranda like in the bathroom, which is such an iconic like girls moment to be in. Like just telling your friend like
this is a bad idea
together.
Yes,
like all of us have been there, but like seeing her like that. First of all, she's hot. I fucking like she's so hot. It's like
the bob. Everything.
It's sick. I hate it.
She's just so cool.
Yeah, like she really is
effortless.
Yes.
Miranda, come on the pod,
please. We love you. But yeah, I wish she had like a bigger storyline outside of like, Taylor's mad at me. Chase is my ex. Like, there's so much more to her than those two things. And
I hate that like what we saw was a lot of like, I mean, hurt for her, right? Because hurt that her friend is making this stupid decision with Dakota, and then she's hurt that Taylor's making her with the ultimatum, which we'll talk. And we're leaving
Taylor yelling at Miranda on the phone.
And so I feel like I really appreciate whether or not Taylor watches the show back. Like it really shows that Miranda was trying to be a good friend. Like as minding people as she could. I mean, it's an impossible situation to be in.
But when she goes on a date with Chase at dinner and doesn't bother to tell Miranda, and then she's like, "I just honestly forgot."
She's like, I didn't think it was a date. It wasn't a date.
Forgets to tell you that her best friend's sleeping with your baby daddy.
Her best friend, she's been friends with her longer than she's been friends with you. It's impossible. How do you choose between someone you've been close with for 10, 12 years and then girl who almost ruined your life a little bit?
A lot of it.
Like she kind of did.
Taylor was the villain in that.
Yeah, because she's the one who caught feelings with Chase, right?
Yeah. They were the ones that doing the affair shit.
Yeah, so...
It's crazy, but she deserves more. She deserves better. I wish she would have been The Bachelor. That would have been such an iconic season, honestly.
Well, she's more healed. You know what I
mean? Way more healed.
100%.
Maybe just more done. Like she's like, the door is closed.
She's definitive. A definitive.
Absolutely.
Love for her. I hate that they're not legally divorced yet. Like one of the reasons why she wasn't Bachelorette. But Chase, my guy. Give it up.
No, please. I love it on social media though, because it's
like for sure a bit like, but I love it. I'm eating it up. I'm like, oh my gosh,
we're all acknowledging that it's a bit
in the comments. Every
comment of everybody anytime mentioning Miranda, he's me who what?
There's
it's funny.
Influencer Miguel from Love Island season 6, where when someone does something crazy at the gym, they're like, "All right, here Miguel comes," and he's always in the comments too.
Gosh,
and I'm like, I love the recurring
like comments like here before Chase.
It's so funny.
It is giving me PTSD though, because Alex was definitely like that for a little bit,
like trying to get like commenting on your shit.
Not even commenting on my shit, but just like being like that vibe, like, oh, like let's get back together. Let's do this.
Haha. You know, and you're like, no, brother.
Well, hold on a second. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, when it's like, no, we're done. And it's like, actually, let's be a family again. Like
actually,
the kids miss you, like that type of situation. I'm like, oh my god, please. Killing me, dog. You're killing me, dog. But yeah, Chase is like, and Mason, I heard this joke. There's some type of black in them somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Well, one of them posted on their story their two cousins, or like, did you see that video? No. And it was just like they were spicy somewhere. They were spicy, and I was like, okay, yeah. I was like,
but Mason though, he just wanted the screen time. I mean,
he got it.
And he got it. Yeah, he got the screen time. They broke up. We didn't even see that.
No.
Yeah, that happened after.
Unfortunately.
I think it happened a lot after, though, because wasn't that a pretty recent, in the last month or two they broke up? So I think
yeah, it was, because I remember Layla's like TikTok video, and then the next day being like, just kidding. So
timeline makes no sense.
But I hope he's not back for the next season, because it's like, what does he have to give?
I think
he better not be
there.
Maybe.
I'm hoping. I don't know. We don't need to see any more men on this show unless it's Connor. I'm
fine with Connor, and I'm fine in divorce court seeing Jesse divorce Jordan. Like, that's all I need to see.
Live stream their freaking I need to see it.
Please.
Macy and Michaela, I'm gonna combine them together because snooze.
I mean, Michaela did have her separation moment, but
yeah,
barely.
I mean, we didn't really see much about it. Like, they kept talking about it, and then like
she was like separate, but I feel like, I don't know, it was like not a separation actually. It was just like she's staying at a hotel for 3 weeks and then she'll be back.
She saw Jesse do it. She's like, I want to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought about it, the more I'm like, it is kind of weird to me that she didn't try to separate sooner, strictly for she has so much to work through. Like, there's
honestly
so much that it's like, and then with work, and then with her skin issues, like there's just so many things that like she really needs to, I mean, I hate to say, like,
there's a laundry list
and let her do whatever she needs
to.
Like, there's just way too much going on in her life to also put this man's needs first.
Yeah,
like,
especially,
and I feel like she's been saying that for the past two, like obviously this season, but like last season too, like she was saying basically this, and then what is she doing? Still, I love him, blah blah blah. So
it's tough because like the whole thing of how they started,
Jason,
but he is like seemingly actually supportive of her too. So I'm like, because he seemingly is he's
one of the better dads, but it's like
what it is, because he's pretty present with the kids. Because I'm like, he's not as bad as the other ones, but then at the same time I'm like, but I'm not really like vibing with him either. Like, I'm not like him.
Honestly, ever since they were like, oh, these are the cast members, and Michaela was married at 16 to this 21-year-old. I was like, okay, yuck. And he had a little bit of a redemption where I was like, oh, and then I was like, no, you cannot forget that man groomed this girl. So
yeah, it's just it's not adding up all the way. It's sus for sure.
Major.
I can't even tell you one thing Macy did. Macy had a book thing. Oh, skipped.
Me too.
I didn't watch that.
Me too.
Macy's book thing skipped.
Yeah. Whitney got yelled at for not being there, which is fucking stupid.
Hello.
Yeah.
Skipped. And then they gave Jen a pass. Come on.
They were like, oh, she's actually sick. I was like, well, if you paid attention to Whitney, you would see her sobbing on the other end. Like, she wanted to be there. And then also,
take a flight for 4 hours.
Come for a book.
Come on.
Back to like Whitney trying her best to be everywhere, and people being like, you didn't show up for me. You didn't show up for me. And then Michaela is sitting there in the corner saying nothing when Whitney flew from LA to Salt Lake to be there for her her like procedure thing. So I'm just like, why are you not speaking up and being like, oh no, like she's trying her best? Cause like she knew she was busy.
Exactly.
Adia, please.
It would be so different if Whitney was in Utah still. Like, if
absolutely
and just like had something else planned. Well, and then it's the one that was leading this charge. because Jesse's like, well, I got shit for trying to go on Alex Cooper's podcast.
The unwell thing, yeah.
The thing is, Jesse, that you're not picking up. You offered to host the fucking event.
Yeah.
Then you dip. Whitney just says she might be there and she can't come. That's a whole different situation. But you're hosting. You're the one.
That was crazy. She was like, actually, that's great. Like, of course, your friend is going to be like, oh, it's fine.
Well, like a weird situation, but you'd offer to host and then cancel. I mean, come on, that's crazy. Should we move on?
Jesse's just trying to not be home.
You know, and honestly, I get it.
Because when I was getting divorced, that's the same damn thing.
That man taking over her house.
Did we move on to Jessie officially?
We have to.
Yeah.
The day that she's the one staying at a hotel pisses me off.
Every single time where she's like, I'm leaving. Oop. She's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, girl,
that man is not going to
Jesse's house. It's your house. You paid for it. And like, Layla was right for being like, last season, being like, the house she paid for?
Mind you, their house is big as fuck. Go to the other side.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know, because Aaron watched, but like on Call Her Daddy, she said he offered for her to stay in the guest bedroom.
He was like, you could stay in the spare room. She was like, absolutely not, because he was spying on her. He would look in the Ring cam and he would like be watching her every move. Like he would hack her phone. Like that's why she got a new phone number. She has the phone number that he has, and then she uses the new phone number for everyone else because he stays spying on her. And that's just like so creepy and crazy.
But I mean, you can just see they did that speed dating event and Jessie lights up.
She was, oh, I'm just here. La, la, la. I was like, yes, Jessie. So you should be the one out here.
Yeah, she's gonna have hopefully a fun time post-divorce. Like, please do not jump into, because that's what happened with Jordan. Apparently, she divorced and then immediately
she was saying like September to February. I'm pretty sure she like got divorced in September and then like married.
Yeah.
Timeline
took me a second. Dots, but yeah.
Oh wow. I just think like I don't understand how such a boss like Jessie gets bogged down, shackled,
literally shackled
by that thumb
to a bum like Jordan. Like I
don't get it.
I mean, I don't get. She's literally like a mogul, like a business. It's like if Kim Kardashian, like
she literally Jessie has so many businesses. She's like employing 50 people with Jay-Z style. She like has her Draper thing with her family. Like she's the MOMTOK, like everything. And yet this bozo Jordan is like
really a bozo. like how are these men getting so like I'm just
it's honestly insane.
No other man in Utah. Like none. Like you can't find Joseph Smith himself. Like that's where I'm at. It's just like I just don't understand how that happens. Like you know how to run a business, but you don't know a relationship. And I'm not saying it's her fault. Like, but it's
no. Yeah, I feel like it definitely is the like it's definitely the Mormon trauma that is still like back in that mindset. She's like, oh, I can't get divorced. That's bad. Even though she's already been divorced, but she's like, I can't do it. Like, I can't, not a second one, like, and you're like, girl, just do it.
Yes.
This man is not worth any of that. Just do it.
Like on the fence, she's like, I don't know. But then you're pulling the prenup out and you're still like, I don't know. It's like, clearly you want to do this. You're looking
her
at
saying she was on the fence for that long, like, was crazy.
You know. But
I
was like, girl, if you're looking at that, like it's over, girl.
Like having her dad look at, she was like, wait, is this right? Like, is this what this says? Gosh,
like
prenup was crazy.
A frequent flyer at a hotel when you have a
at the Hyatt
house. Like that just makes sense to me. And then the fact that your kids are still there too. Like if you don't get out of my house, with my kids that you don't even want to take care of, by the way.
No, exactly. Like he at first was like helping, but then they got a nanny. Yeah. And so he just like is there for dinner and not taking care of those kids. So like, what are you actually doing, Jordan, that you need to be in the house with the kids and not clearly at your parents' house because you have no income, you have no drive, you're leeching off this woman. Like, what are we doing?
they've been saying, well, and Jesse especially, like he filed first to make it look better for him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just feel like, you could say there's two sides to every story, but the fact that he's staying in the house to me says that she's right. He's doing I believe that.
Well, absolutely. Like, cause she really on the Call Her Daddy like podcast
leaving. He would be the one getting an apartment with his parents, whatever the fuck else. He would not be like hoarding this multi-million-dollar home that's hers. I mean,
she again, like all the money that she's been making is under her name. Like obviously she'll have to pay him like child support and whatever, for what reason I don't know, but she was saying like everything is hers, so like he doesn't want to leave that house, we know, but she's like, I'm ready to sell it. Like it could have been sold ages ago. But
if he really wanted to get divorced, he would have been out that house. But it is just all for a headline.
What was it? It was like, because during the episode, she was like, I decided to divorce him on a Thursday. Like I was going to tell him over the weekend, but then he was saying something. And so she told him on a Friday. And then like that Monday is when the like TMZ got the reports of Jordan filed for divorce, and she was like,
he
wanted to do it, but exactly. TMZ got the reports, he gave it to them. But he just wanted to do that first. And I was like, I
don't understand his end game. You know what I mean?
Me either.
Because I mean, money, I'm sure, but like, what is he doing with it? Nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't understand.
He doesn't have a business. He doesn't.
Do
like, and all the like opportunities again that he was getting like were for both of them. It wasn't for just him. It was both of them. And so I was like,
makes me sick though. On the clip that I did see from her interview was she was saying that he would record her and be like, do you want to turn out like Taylor? Like, don't be like, it's like, oh, you're bestie.
No, he was, he said, oh, I'll record you. Are you going to act? Are you going to act like,
are you going to do, that was so crazy. And then
Dakota's book, like they're besties. They're hanging out.
She was saying that Dakota was like over at their house, like all the time, not like that Jesse was interacting, obviously. Just living off these women's coattails. Like Jesse obviously wasn't interacting, but she like saw that like Dakota was at the house and they were like gossiping, and she was like, it's not cute or fun when you guys do it. Like gossiping is for the girls and not for you. But she was like, oh, there's 3 people in our marriage, and I was like, yikes. So.
Sure is, because they're both doing nothing. I mean, they don't have anything
to do.
Exactly.
Be dramatic and cause problems.
Exactly.
It's like literally 2 peas in a pod. Like you don't like birds of a feather flock together. Why at my house?
Oh my God.
Why is Dakota at my house? What do you have in common with him so much that you would invite him over? Like that's what's getting like that's.
What are y'all talking about?
That's Katie hasn't even been to my house before.
Yeah.
You know? And I like Katie. So like I mean, obviously I like you, but what I'm saying is like,
no, it's like a weird.
What do you have to talk about that you can't call him or text him about that you have to invite him over?
Exactly. And also Dakota has his own house. Like we saw that. So like
too.
He has a roommate.
He does.
Because that's why they're at Jordan's house.
Well, yapping about how him and Dakota had a threesome and like was like saw the video and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
Was the roommate the one who called the cops or sent the video to somebody? He's the one who like had
his roommate did something.
Yeah, he was involved in something. But
a whole roommate when you have a child though.
Yeah.
And the roommate is like not family.
We know he's a bum though. Like
he's been a bum. I'm pretty sure his roommate is like his AA partner too or something like that. I might have just made that up. But
I'll believe it.
I mean, I could see them as like accountability partners or something.
Something,
Not official, but it's likely. Likely. Because what grown man has a roommate?
One without a job. I mean,
God. Who just posted little TikToks of him lip syncing. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, it's so weird.
I guess we're kind of moving on. It's just, I really, even from the beginning, I really don't see what Taylor saw in him. You know what I mean? Like,
she has a type.
So ugly.
So ugly.
like this is not new information.
No,
it's not
his
like
personality too. Like he's not like funny. Like
no,
tried to be, and I'm like uncomfortable.
He can barely like get a coherent sentence out. So I'm like,
not smart either.
There's nothing up here, nothing coming out of. Oh gosh.
No, Ever has his walk, girl.
That's crazy.
Your son is walking.
Let's talk about it. Because after she was like, I saw him like when they were in LA, like at the house, and he walked past the door. She was like, I saw that Ever had his walk, and now we needed to smash. Like, what are we talking about? I mean, like,
really just trying to make up any excuse. Anything. Like that she has nothing else to say.
Grasping at straws. The baby doesn't look like him. The baby
that was crazy.
He has his walk. Your child just learned to walk. He has his walk because Dakota's drunk all the time.
Didn't he just turn 2, the kid? So it's like,
I think so, yeah.
Like the walk is not.
It's not a gait. It's a waddle. If anything,
it's a waddle, and he's just and that's Dakota. So,
I mean,
that was just like a joke. Like
the whole storyline of Taylor just made me want to like rip my eyes out and never watch the show again, because I'm just like, if you like. I know we obviously all know you need help, sister, but like, and like, you need help too, but like you doing not a single thing about it, not listening to anybody, not like taking any steps or any like action or accountability or anything. I'm like, please, I don't want to watch this.
Because this is even before the video, right?
Yeah.
Even before the video.
Yeah, this is, before that.
Knew, by the way, but that's a whole separate thing. We'll get to that. But like, I texted Erin and I said, I do not remember her being this unhinged.
No.
Like, it's something this season, and maybe she was gone for half of season 3. You know, I mean, there might have been that, but I'm like, she is just blaming everything on everybody.
Yeah.
Like, that had Ever's walk. Oh, it's because my dad left me. Oh, because, and
mind you, she's had a stepdad the whole time.
The whole time, and she met that man one single time, and Leanne doesn't talk about that man. So like, what are you remembering, sister?
And then Macy's out here like, maybe it's generational trauma, and she's like, wow, I've never thought of that. It's like, no, you're lying.
That sent me. I was like,
you're just gonna find anybody else to
speak with her mom.
Oh, that was crazy to me personally.
That was great. I was like, why are you freaking out on your mom right now? But
when your
mom's crazy too, so
don't get us wrong. Leah's crazy. Wants to be Taylor, like it is.
She does. But then also I'm like, Taylor is copy pasta her mom. So it's like,
it's just a circle.
Yeah. It's a circle of mess.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's really bad. But I think what's so crazy is that Taylor has been coasting this thing of like accountability. Like, I'm a bad person. I make decisions. And then good job for announcing like she's accepting. She knows that she's a bad person. But like, sis, what are you doing about it though? Like
nothing.
You can't just be a bad person and then just announce it and think that like that's.
Well, yeah, you can't yell at every single one of your friends about how they weren't there for you, how you're going to kill them, how you're going to.
Like, why are your friends scared to talk to you?
Yeah, if they have to have a little powwow about what are we going to tell Taylor?
That's the one.
Hello?
If they have to have a powwow, like if your friends have to have a whole meeting separately without you before. Because they know you're going to react like a psychopath?
To strategize. Over someone who you said you were done with, you don't want to talk to anymore, you cut off, you did this, that.
Yeah.
Why does it matter? You just flew out. TikTok mustache man.
You just flew out, Ben.
Didn't even brush.
Ben's meeting them all.
Didn't brush your hair, didn't get dressed. Flew him out.
Picked him up from the airport.
Had 10 people come over to also meet the man at the same time.
To me being one of them.
Yeah. And the way they had no chemistry.
None.
You can tell she's trying to flirt with him and it's just a brick wall. He's got nothing to give.
I think he actually realized, she's legit Mormon. Like, this is like...
Maybe.
And also, he probably thought it was going to be a free flight.
Well, it was.
It was a free flight, but like...
Now he's on TV.
He's like, this is...
He was like, I'm trying to get this TikTok guitar business going, so...
He didn't even get a chance to like pull out his guitar, for real. Like...
But they did show a clip of his like TikTok, so I was like, okay, maybe people went
enough
there.
For what he had to go through. That wasn't enough. They should have shown the whole TikTok. But
I really feel like at this point, and for a long time, they really just need a mediator, because clearly, like they need to co-parent, obviously. The drop-off situation, they need to be taking that kid to a third party first. Like, you cannot keep going to each other's houses like this.
Okay, as someone that has
his number and get a mediator, there needs to be something.
Something.
As someone that has to do drop-offs,
yeah,
and I have a very amicable situation.
Yes,
one of the last things I want to do, number one, is get out of the car. Okay. I don't want to get out of the car.
Yeah.
Like, that's number one. Number two, going inside. When I do, short, sweet, to the point. I'm not sticking around.
No.
Okay. It's the way that like so much has to happen for you to go from dropping your kid off to hooking up. Mind you, your kid's still home. Number one, weird. Okay. Super weird. Number two, you shouldn't be talking to each other in the first place. Why are you coordinating together for drop off? If y'all don't meet at a fucking McDonald's parking lot, like,
I thought they were like, last season, she was making that whole like sheet or contract kind of thing of like, oh, like, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. And I was like, where's that?
Yeah.
That was not even brought up, but I remember that being a big talking point between her and her parents.
Home visits for. There's no reason to be doing a home visit. Like, it's sick to think about, because that's just what we saw.
Exactly.
Like, Bible had been hooking up every single time there's a drop off.
1000%.
Every time. And it's actually sick.
Because no one's watching. Because even if they are ballsy enough to hook up in LA with all their friends there who walk in,
literally,
nobody filming, nobody else at the house for a drop off. I mean, come on. Like, that's happening. Yeah. All the time.
But the thing that like gets me though is like, Dakota is actually sick, like mentally unwell, because what do you mean you're hooking up with her at every drop off and then you're going to go find still another girl to go hook up with that she knows in the group?
Yeah.
But she's also just as messy, because she definitely hooked up with Ben, and she definitely hooked up with whoever else. Like, there was somebody else.
She said,
yes. And she admittedly does not use any sort of protection. So both of them fucking
disgusting.
Like, that to me,
I need to see a test.
Like, it's okay.
She needs to.
Right. Okay, if it's just her and Dakota, I guess she knows the man, whatever. But
like, fine. Well,
random people in Utah,
and then we're connecting dots because Shania's hooking up with the married man.
Exactly.
And then Dakota's having a threesome with his roommate.
Right. There's
God forbid, and that random girl at the villa.
Listen, by this time the outbreak is out. Okay, it's patient zero. Like, it's actually sick.
And I love that they panned to Miranda, who was like, "Yeah, the church does not care anymore about." So it's like her just being stupid, basically. Not because the church doesn't believe in birth control.
Exactly. Because she was just like, "Oh, it ruins my blah blah blah." I was like, "Girl, the amount of people and the amount you're having sex with, let's just wrap it up. Do something."
Literally, figuratively, like, wrap it up. It's crazy.
Exactly.
But the schemes that Dakota goes through, like,
diabolical.
Taylor know.
Because he wants her to know.
You want that woman to know.
He wants to be the one to tell her.
He does, because he's a sick individual. He gets pleasure.
Yep.
He gets pleasure out of her finding out, and she gets pleasure knowing the details. Because
why she does
asking this man, "Did you finish?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Did you finish?
Did you
so you had a good time? You finished."
She admitted I'm like, started sexting after that phone call because she got turned on hearing what they were doing.
I was like, you both? I was texting Katie this, and I was like, I don't mean this in a jokey, silly, goofy way. Like, both of you need to be taken separately to institutions and under very intensive care. Like, what are we talking about that you like are getting off of?
It's not even a slut shaming situation, because you can be sex positive. You can be sex positive, but you have to be smart about these things. You can't willy-nilly hooking up with everyone in God's country and
no protection, no nothing.
You expect no repercussions or no. I mean, it's just crazy to me. I just and they're a grown woman. If she is 30, she is 32. I mean, like,
exactly.
You're not like we've been saying, Layla, teenage mom. Like, I mean, Gen teenage. They're both 22, 23.
There's no reason.
30 years old. Like, really.
There's no reason for this.
There's not.
No.
It's the way that like everyone is telling them this.
Well, and Dakota's also 30. It's not like either of them are, I mean, it's sick.
Yeah. What really just rattles my brain? I just don't understand why none of her friends are just like giving it to her straight. Everyone is on eggshells, beating around the bush. Yeah. You shouldn't talk to Dakota. If you don't wring that little girl's neck and shake her by her shoulders and pop her up beside the head with a pot and a pan, what are you talking about? You know that Dakota is in this house at the same time as Taylor. It's just the way that you guys would never let that shit fly.
I really just don't even understand. Like, they knew they were in the same room. They know that. Like, you know where everybody's sleeping.
Because in Airbnb. Like, where's Dakota? Where's Taylor? Like, they keep tabs on them.
Exactly. So you knew that they were in the same room together. You may not have known they were hooking up, but like, come on. What else are we fucking doing at midnight in LA?
Yeah. The door.
For sure.
If it was one of you guys, I would have ruined the night.
I mean, knowing the situation, because she tells everybody all her business. So it's like, I know all the details. You should not be in here.
Yeah, I'm making get your ass out of the bed. Like, no.
I would have been like, oh, actually, like, Taylor, let's have a sleepover. Like, let's.
Yes.
Because arm linked, you're not leaving my side. Thank you.
None of them are like,
no.
None of them are like, Taylor, this is not healthy. Like, let's get past the funny bit, right? Yeah. Like, none of them are like sitting her down. Like, this is actually like sick. Like, this is.
Yeah. And I feel like Macy was like kind of like she's inching towards it. Like, she's the one who's closest to being like, girl, what are you doing? But like, she still is like, I mean, like, Loki at the end of the day, like, she's an adult, you know, like, kind of thing. And I'm like, no, you just need to yell at these girls because it's like you guys are still stuck in like the high school, college like mindset. Yeah. And I need you to not be, because like you now have a national like TV show, like your business is being aired and you need to get it together.
Speaking of the wrongs that these women are doing, the airport scene.
Oh my God.
That made me...
That whole segment,
truly, because then they pan to Dakota and they're like, "What happened last night?" And the face that
the smirk,
my
sinister,
skin crawl,
sinister,
made my skin crawl.
I was like, "You are disgusting." You know, like obviously, again, he's so calculated. He knows what he's doing. So like him going over there, he was like, "It's the last night." Instead of calling her before she walks in. Save a rose for me. Like, I'll literally kill you. Sorry. Like, my guy. Like, what are we talking about?
And she lets him in.
Mm-hmm. She lets him in. And I feel like he has the passcode. That's like, he's done.
Yeah.
In. Skips out next morning. Oh, my brother.
I don't even think any music played like during that scene. Like, it was serious. And then the mom and the sister come.
The mom and the sister come. And then also her aunt is her assistant. So why is her aunt, who's out her house, not being like, get your ass up, Taylor? Okay. Why is this man at your house? Like, you were supposed to be packed for the bachelorette. Like, your mom is coming in and out. First of all, what kind of assistant are you? But then what kind of aunt are you that you're letting your niece do this?
My mom, my sister, and anyone else in that situation would have whooped my ass.
Literally.
Because now
Jesse was about to if the door wasn't locked. Jesse was about to. I feel like when they went back like after the airport.
I do too, because that to me was so interesting. The whole season, the only person who truly cared about the Bachelorette was Jesse.
Yes.
When they showed up at her house, I think if the door was unlocked, Jesse would have.
Because Jesse is a businesswoman. She knew that this is going to be the next level
for all.
Yeah,
she's
She's got that.
She literally messed it up for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's bag is affected because of this.
I would love to be a fly on Jesse's wall the day that it got canceled.
Apparently, she heard it off of wherever she heard it. Taylor was calling her. She was filming something. Taylor called her and was like, "Are you okay?" are you okay? And then Jesse was like, oh my gosh, girl, are you okay? Like, your season getting canceled. So that's telling of who was more invested.
I also just like, I don't know The Bachelorette like that. Like I've seen a couple seasons, but like I'm not a big fan. But also you cannot be telling these men they're there for the wrong reasons when we all know you're there for the wrong reasons.
The clips.
Get over Dakota.
Oh my gosh.
And that's it. And you can't even do that.
There's just so many things with The Bachelorette. I'm taking a step back. The airport scene, though.
Yeah.
The signs are great, by the way.
The signs were iconic.
When I got to the signs and Taylor wasn't there, I was like, Adia's gonna be pissed because you sent the photo and you're like, oh, I love this, like of them at the airport. So when you show up, I'm like, oh, Adia's gonna be pissed.
She's in bed. She's like, I'm sick. I'm like, girl,
you're sick. You're sick from what?
I would love to know what that
meant to class. Share the class. Are you pregnant? Are you hungover? Are you?
Well, she's sober, so hopefully she's not hungover.
Girl's not sober. That girl is not sober whatsoever. I don't know what it is.
She could just be crazy by herself.
I mean, honestly, that's also a possibility. It's a possibility that she's just naturally like that.
Yeah.
But the fact that this is what gets me, right? Because no one's thinking about the fucking kids in this situation. Taylor's kids are there with the mom and the sister. The sister's the name, first of all. So let's start there. It's more of a mama than Taylor's, number one. Yeah. Number two, Jesse, starting off, first of all, there's such gossipers. Like there is a time and a place for everything, right? You see Taylor's not with them. So that's when you go to the side, be like, oh, again, like
she kept thinking like Aspen was Taylor. She was like, is that her? I was like, first of all,
and it's like, oh, it's genetic, but like it's the way none of them have decorum when it comes to like tea. Like Layla would tell T at the worst time. Like, she's like, I need to tell you this right now, girl. Like, why?
All of them are like, this is now the moment.
It's a now or never situation.
I'm like, none of this is ever now or never. But we move on.
Dude, they're in a Utah airport, which is,
girl, I've been there.
Missionaries coming back,
and they were like, that's the joke. Like we have the signs. We're next to the missionaries coming back, and we're sending off Taylor, blah, blah, blah.
Would have been such a moment, right?
Yeah.
Wrong. The way that Jesse, the first thing that comes out of her mouth, did you hear? Yeah. Did you hear? Yeah.
She was with Dakota.
Hello?
And I was like, the two kids, like Taylor's two older kids are like old enough that they hear what's happening and they know like these names and they're like, well, she's fucking around with blah, blah. And I'm like,
straight up,
what are we talking about?
Well, the daughter's still trying to get over the incident from 2 years ago. So let's start there. She's getting war flashbacks.
Exactly.
So it's the way that like all of them are just yelling. Like none of them are like quiet about it. They're like, yeah, she's fine.
And then you see the people in the background being like,
these poor real Mormon folks, these poor innocent people had to hear this. And then no one is like, oh, like, let's take the kids away. Let's go.
Yeah, like Aspen, go over there with the kids. And then like
someone at the T2. Well, right. It's just like no one thought to be like, let's not say that like my friend just did.
Well, you can just say, I heard Dakota was there last night. And that would suffice.
That would have been fine.
That's it. But no, now these kids got to go on a damn airplane across the country or halfway across the country to California to go do God knows what. Because how do you explain to your kid, mommy's going on a TV show today?
Right.
Also, mommy just had another man over last night.
Mommy had Ever's daddy over last night.
If you give those kids to Tate, give those kids back to the
and they are with like I don't know how she had them for like that extended a period of time like while she was filming The Bachelorette because like obviously like whoever is the lead gets like a separate like either hotel or like house that they stay in like for the whole time that they're in California. And so like that's what I'm assuming like they had a house like her mom, her sister, the kids were there like and that's where she stayed. So she got to see her kids like after she was done filming or before. But like why does Tate not have those kids when
she was filming?
Sitting?
she's still posting on Instagram. And she's like, I miss my kids so much. I got to see the kids.
No, exactly. That's the gag of it all. Because we see your kids fly out and you were just not with them.
Like, let the kids go with Tate. First of all, Tate's like remarried, not a sight of her anywhere. Like,
love that for them.
His new wife looks like a very wholesome, nice Mormon woman. You know, like, looks like a nice little family. Yeah. It's like, what do you have against letting the kids go to the daddy's house? That's all. Because I'm a big proponent. Let the kids go to the dad's house. Always. Okay.
Like, if you can't handle it, like, let them go.
I think there's a lot of emotional turmoil happening in this home. So, yeah. I mean, you really want another 2 bodies there for that?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You can't even control yourself. Like,
if you can get rid of 60% of people in the home, you got 3 kids, 2 of them can go. Okay. One of them has to stay there. Because it's either him or her, Dakota.
And you're both there, so
it's like, okay, mathematically speaking, the 60% should go somewhere else, right? And then you have less to deal with. But it's just beyond me. What do you mean you can't get on the flight?
I wish I knew more about what was actually happening that morning. Like, what does she mean by she was sick, you know?
Yeah, she was just like, I'm sick. Like, go away. I'm like, what do you...
You didn't know.
Okay, what do you need
in the morning? She also never said she was going to cancel the flight. She said, I'll take a later flight. So she was always planning on going.
You
know, and
so she says,
and she did end up going. But like, what does that mean to you? Like, what do you mean you're sick? Like, you're just because you stayed up all night, or like, what? I don't understand. I would love to know.
You're just tired. Yeah.
You can also sleep on the plane. Like, I don't know.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Never will make sense.
Doesn't make any sense. Honestly. Like, even when I had situationships, right? Multiples, roster type shit.
Yeah.
The thought of like a back-to-back, sick. Something. Like, I would
unprotected, all of, I mean, everything.
Please. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, not really, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't live with myself. I mean, I don't know how much time you want to speak about like post season. What the fuck's going on? Like, I just
literally, like,
new video drops every day,
every other second. So first, we obviously see that Taylor's season has been cut. Like, ABC is like, no, bye. And that was after they were like, maybe this is bad, we're looking into it. I'm like, and it's like, it's crazy how deep a dive, like, whether they ignore the facts or, look at the facts, they deep dive on all these contestants and know every bit of them. And I was watching this like TikTok of somebody who was like, he was like the host for one of the like after the final roses. So he was like, the amount of background that I had to do just to host this show, and like the like papers that I had to read about each contestant and files I had to see and blah blah blah, like, it's insane. So them like not knowing this about Taylor is not real. Like, they know, and then they just ignored it. So
that's really what it boils down to. ABC was always going to air this season.
Yeah.
This is not any information we didn't already know, because literally in episode 1 of season 1, we see the footage
exactly
arrested. So we all know, and we all know that she took a plea deal. She likes to say that her charges were dropped, but she pled guilty to
aggravation until August. August of this year.
So it's like, so we'll see what that means, because seems like more has happened.
Yeah, she's going in the clink.
I think so. But I mean, TBD. We don't know much, but just the little whispers you've heard. But they're always going to air this. The only reason they cut it is because the people were calling for it in all the comments, and because of the public perception, not because they felt there was anything wrong with her or with.
Yeah, it's like the video actually came out and people actually saw like what happened, because again, we all have been watching season 1, 2, 3. Like, we knew this about Taylor, but then seeing the video and being like, oh wait,
everyone's tagging the Bachelorette saying cancel. I saw thousands of comments. I just felt the pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, it was I mean, it probably was the right move realistically, but
absolutely.
Wait, so 3 days before to cut the season? We don't know.
Well, the main thing I heard, the main reason that they cut it was because the edit that they had for the show was like, Taylor's a good mom. Like, look at mom. And like, that's why the kids were there, because they were going to show her like being been trying to find a partner that can deal with like the 3 kids.
Well, because Jessie like went on Call Her Daddy, she was like, oh, like I went to visit Taylor twice while she was like filming The Bachelorette. And she was like, I saw a new aura. I saw a new energy about her. Like she was a completely different person. And I believe that because she was no contact with Dakota for 2 months. So it's like she did have time to just focus on herself, like see other people, see the vibes, like, but it was like, yeah, okay, obviously she's not going to be the same, but
yeah, the same thing. I mean, at the end of the day, clearly it was a scheme set up by Todd. Like the way that Dakota, whether he accepts it, denies it, whatever, did some form of calculation to sabotage.
Mm-hmm. It happened the week before it premieres. I mean, that's not coincidence, really.
Exactly.
Put her to sabotage her going.
Again, it's not new information to the public.
No, it's just the video. Yeah.
But yeah.
And the video can't be, you can't request it through the Freedom of Information Act because there's children involved. You can't sell it, right? If you don't own the rights to it. Like, so he only watermarks videos that they own. They own it by purchasing it. They can only purchase it from the person that created.
Yep.
Therefore, you sold the shit. So like, it's like, just, it's cool, man. Like you sold it. You want people to see what she did. That's one thing. If you want people to be like, Taylor did this to me, I'm airing it out. That's a whole other thing. But that's not the intent behind it. The intent is to ruin her life.
Yes.
Because you saw.
So she only has you to come back to.
Saw that she moved on. She was doing well. You tried to sabotage her by banging her the night before. It didn't work. She still got on the flight. You and your little buddy, Jordan, concocted another scheme. Jordan said, I'm going to go to TMZ. You go to TMZ. They're going to give us a deal. An exclusive.
Yep.
Okay. You release the video. I'm going to get divorced all in the same weekend. Everyone's going to love us. Everyone's going to love us.
Right.
It's going to be great. We're going to make money. And they concocted that shit. And then Dakota
really did.
To the courthouse. Tate's there. Weird.
I know. I was like, this is crazy.
Report saying that was coincidence. Because why would he be there?
Because Tate saw the video too. He was ready to file for custody.
He's like, wait a second. This is helping my case.
I mean, it's calculated in that the video got released, but like it wasn't like
I don't think Dakota was like, I'm gonna see you, Tate. Like, let's do this or anything. Exactly. Yeah. It's like it's just all adding up. And it's like
the worst part is like what she did was wrong, obviously, and that is not right.
Yeah.
He is not
the victim.
He's not the thing.
No.
Like it is really a complicated situation.
It really is.
Yeah,
it really is. Because you could really
both
speak.
Wrong.
You could speak to either side.
They're
like,
both wrong.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, like your kid's involved. Like
that's the crazy part.
Your kid is involved, and that enough should have been like.
It should it never should have gotten this far because her children have been involved every step of the way. But yeah, here we are.
But the thing that gets me, like the biggest thing of all of this is that this was 2 years ago. Why are you still messing with this man? If you can throw 3 bar stools at somebody, why are you still in contact with them? Why are you still talking to them? Why are you still around them? I don't, personally for me, if someone threw a bar stool at me, either I'm in jail or in the grave. Like you're not going to throw 3 bar stools at me and then think that we're going to be in the same room ever again for the rest of our lives.
Exactly.
I don't understand why they don't have some sort of mediator, some sort of something or like it really is like they truly are in a toxic cycle of like they're kind of in a weird way not meant to be together, but like it clearly is.
It's more they match each other's freak in like a really bad way. Like that's what it is.
Then can let it go. No. I mean, that's the thing. They're both really hanging on to this.
Yeah.
God knows what reason. You know?
And they go spread their wings out elsewhere, and then they come right back and they're like, oh, this is home. No. This is
if they would not go do it. Like we don't want to see it.
Yeah. We don't want
exactly. We don't want the drama with it. Okay, if that's what you want,
because the show drama of them being like Dakota hooked up with this person, I could not care less. No. You know, and the drama is Taylor yelling at her friends, but that storyline to me is over. Like,
yeah,
and it's not because I'm tired of. Well, no, I'm tired of it because it's like ridiculous. Not because you know too much.
Yeah, it's not like an on again, off again like love story of like they're meant to be together. They just can't. Right person.
They're miscommunicating. Blah blah blah. They're just. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's not it. They're two psychos. I don't know where it goes from here. Like, how does
MOMTOK survive?
How does MOMTOK? Like, well, this is the most true thing.
So yeah, exactly. This is the one time they can really say that.
Apparently, season 5 filming was paused prior to the.
Yes,
girls have multiple have come out saying they hadn't seen the video before. Whether I don't know if I well, maybe I believe they haven't seen the video. I think
Jessie saw it.
I think Jessie's seen it.
Jessie saw it. Jordan saw it.
Yeah. Some of them like Whitney, I think, or Demi, who was like, tell us about how you treat, you know. I think Taylor may have just confided in Demi. I don't think she showed her any.
They've seen it. I think they've seen Taylor do something to Dakota.
Say all wanted to stop filming pre-video leak. So something else happened between
that incident. February. Yeah, that incident. Yeah.
So probably.
And that's only a matter of time.
Exactly. And then now we're getting a spin-off
in LA
and Jen.
Oh, bro.
First of all,
and then I don't want to see Zach or Jen on my screen anymore. Sorry.
I think they're going to have to scrap that. They're going to have to scrap that because
it's going to get 3 views. And they'll all be Zach, Jen, and Zach again.
I don't think they expected this season ago for Jen. Like, I know they gave her a bad edit, but I don't think they realized how much of a villain like they made Jen. Like, unlikable. Like, not even like a redemption arc villain.
Yeah.
They really over edited her is the thing.
No, like that's just her.
We're finally just really seeing her for who she is. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah. I don't
unrealistic expectations of friends.
Everybody.
What I did hear about the LA spinoff is like they're trying to get Aspen Ovard on there, which she's not even actually Mormon. She's Mormon adjacent.
Yeah.
So in a throuple right now. So I could see that definitely selling.
Yeah, I thought they were just like what they need to do is just get like 10 new cast members or like 8 to 10 new cast members and move on.
Well, yeah, but
Jen. They're getting like Jen and then
and
9.
Yeah. I can't think of any prominent Mormons like that though. So whatever the storyline is, I'm tired. I don't want to hear any swinging. I don't want to hear any cheating. I don't want to hear.
Because the thing with the swinging, which we've probably talked about on this podcast, is like it wasn't even that real.
No,
they weren't.
Yeah.
So. No, I mean Jesse's affair was a heck.
Please.
We didn't even talk about
Jordan
and his discrepancies, like him and his escorts. With Jesse's money.
What else is he doing here?
And she was saying this was like before season 1 dropped, so she knows it is real and that like this person like contacted them before season 1 dropped and was like, hey, like your husband, like paid all these girlies. And Jesse stayed with him.
What do you mean you're paying for something you can get for free? Like water. It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
That to me.
Don't know.
I mean, get your bag, but like the person that's buying it, like.
Yeah. Well, Jordan is stupid, so.
It adds up. It adds up.
It just really goes to show that they were in this marriage for way too long. Like, way
too long.
They've been fighting for 5 straight years. And
they've only been together like 5 years. So, like, what are you talking about?
Like, and somebody was like, well, she just doesn't want to get divorced. And I'm like, but at a certain point, like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years,
divorce one time, you can divorce a second time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
exactly. You know the steps, make it work.
You're fighting every day. Then you get this text from an escort proving that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I don't understand the law.
Yeah.
I'm really
and then you're being blackmailed and
you're being blackmailed. You're being spied on. He's not taking the care of the kids. You're making you're giving all your money to this man.
Yeah. What was he giving? What was he giving? Honestly.
Annoyance.
Really. He's a little rat snake.
He literally is. And I saw the Dad Talk website, like screenshots of it. And I was like, I better not see literally anybody wearing this because That's disgusting. And Dakota and Jordan were all the models, and I was like, "Where are the models?"
They're the underemployed ones. So,
they have the time. Everyone else is actually taking care of their kids.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, because I get random videos on my feed, like I've seen 1 or 2 dad talk ones, and they're just bad. Like they're just cringe.
They're just trying to recreate
what the women are doing.
And at first, like, it was like to make fun of their wives and like, okay, whatever. But then it became real for you. Yeah. And that was just, you should have stopped.
It's not working.
No.
Men filming like little videos is honestly disgusting.
Yes. It works with your wife. Like I've seen.
Exactly. Like in the couple trend moment, like I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But a one-off video, you hitting record?
You mean like, let me set this up and 5, 6, 7. And you're like, what? Why are you practicing to film a TikTok to post and get likes on it? Yeah. Brother.
That is a woman's job.
It just is.
In women's fields. Truly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I wish I don't want more stuff to come out because it's exhausting. Like
it's all heavy stuff too. It's not anything fun.
It's so sad. And it's just like, I don't know. I want to see big opportunities for like Layla. Like I was very sad that the Ford models thing didn't work out for her. Like
she got signed though.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I saw her comment on something.
She got a book, I'm sure.
Yeah,
she had material. She didn't
go to a job interview without your resume.
That was crazy.
Without any proof. Like, yes, you're hot, Layla. Yes, you're skinny. Yes, you're tall. But like,
yeah,
where's the proof?
We all watched America's Next Top Model. You need a book.
Yeah. She came in with the right outfit though. She had the.
Yeah,
she did.
I forgot what it's called, but.
Yeah.
Anyway,
what a time.
What a time.
Not see us again if season 5 gets canceled.
No, true. I mean, there's no way they're going to cancel 5.
I mean, it's paused indefinitely. So TBD.
Yeah.
Those girls need to get in a room and sign that contract.
They were saying that they had a.
But then Taylor's saying that they didn't actually have control over what got put out.
And I'm like, saying it's just because it's like their lives or something that they really think they're producing their lives.
I don't really think that's because having heard what the Kardashians said about executive producing, they are on the cutting room floor.
Definitely.
So
yeah,
different. But they're all Hulu now too, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and maybe some girls are more involved than others. Maybe
Jessie is more involved. Jessie is involved. And the rest,
I caught at the end of episode 1, Jessie Draper in that credit.
Yeah, I was like, thank you.
Before they even talked about it in episode 6, I'm like, Draper, that's interesting, but I'll get to that. But
exactly.
So funny.
For people like Taylor, just sent her the final cut and was like, can you approve this? And she just said, yeah. And then
like, great.
Before. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. She got the
She's like, what's out is out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm tired of saying her 3 names. I actually hate 3 names, like names. I really do. Because what do you mean? I have to say your full government.
Yeah. Well, she can't change it now since that's who she is as famous.
Definitely. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Well.
Spurs.
This has been a great episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it too. We'll see you next week. Follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And yeah, bye.
Bye. Happy Christmas. It's fun.